$5,000 cruise that goes nowhere is meaningless. Who doesn't want to be trapped in a windowless bunker that, you know, has teeny tiny rooms and nothing really that's interesting if you're a Star Wars fan from the old days? If you're a Disney trilogy fan, I'm sure you'll love it, but for crying out loud, who's a Disney trilogy fan? I mean, they can't get Jedis right, they can't get Jedis right, they can't get their storyline right. You got little Mary Ray Sue Palpatine wandering around the place.
You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku.
I missed that clip. She's a Jedi from Jakku? She's a Jedi from Jakku. And I think you can see her fight Kylo, but it's not even her, it's just a lookalike. Spoilers. In the Galactic Starcruiser Windowless Bunker, concrete hotel tour cruise that doesn't go anywhere and doesn't tour anything at all. Oh, but you can see some blue chicks singing at you, and then you got like a DJ rocking out there. You don't even get do. Why don't you get that? Why don't you get real Star Wars? Why don't you get the guy even from the special edition? Get him. Any of the previous musical acts. But no, they got nobody singing nothing. When the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser was first announced at 2017 D23 Expo in Anaheim, Star Wars fans could not have been more excited. First of its kind Walt Disney World Resort Hotel that promised to give Star Wars fans an experience unlike any other, truly putting them in the middle of the Star Wars story for the first time. The luxury Corellian Starliner, the Halcyon, has been billed as a ship filled with Star Wars species, chances for daring adventures, and a level of immersion that is unrivaled anywhere in the galaxy, even at Disney's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Land. You know what would be more immersive? Hear me out. Getting an Oculus Rift, buying a state-of-the-art computer, and spending $4,000 on everything else, right? Because you can get a pretty high-end computer for about $2,000. You can spend another $1,000 on a good VR setup. Immerse yourself in anything else. Immerse yourself in anything, anywhere else. Or spend less money, go to Universal. Spend less money, just go to Disneyland. Spend less money, just go to Vegas. Just go to Vegas. The first of its kind Walt Disneyland Resort. We already read that part. It is at Galaxy's Edge, and it is lame and cringe, and it is not in Las Vegas. And you don't even get an orgy tub. You don't even get a balcony view from the Cosmo, or is it the Aria now? You don't get any of that. You don't even get a balcony. You don't get a window. You don't get a view. You don't get a room. You get a room that looks like a Best Western or a Days Inn. I am gobsmacked about how much this cost before the Starcruiser officially opened on March 1st, 2022. However, marketing efforts for the wildly priced Disney Resort Hotel fell flat. Disney Parks fans, that's hard to say, Disney Parks fans went so far as to call the design of the starship pathetic, and Disney executives and Imagineers were reportedly aware of the Star Wars fandom's collective horror regarding what they saw. We were horrified. Well, I think we were just more insulted. We were more insulted, like, that's it? That's what you get for $6,000? That's what you get for $6,000. Rob, what type of guitars would you buy for $6,000? What type of guitar would you buy for $6,000? You'd probably buy 2 or 3 of them, huh?
You could buy like 2 Les Paul Juniors.
2 Les Paul Juniors.
You
could buy pretty much any reasonable top of the line. You could buy a car. You could buy a used car for $6,000. You could buy a trip to Japan. You could go stay at the Godzilla Hotel, Gramercy or Gracery.
You could probably stay for 6 months somewhere, like 3 months somewhere in Europe. You could
get a nice trip. You could get a few nice guitars for $6,000.
Yeah.
You get a nice guitar for $1,000. Like a pretty damn nice guitar for $1,000.
You could go to Japan and drink very expensive Yamazaki whiskey.
Yeah.
And still have plenty of money left over.
You could go to Japan like for 6 months for that kind of money. Not kidding. Not even kidding. You
could do a lot with $6,000.
Now, major Star Wars fans have taken to social media to share their thoughts about the Halcyon. On a subreddit dedicated to the Star Wars universe, users are speaking out about exactly what they really think about Disney's newest experience tied to the galaxy far, far away.
The This is the worst thing in the world.
This looks so basic. I haven't read anything about the hotel because I simply don't care, but I would have done the following. Each floor has a specific theme and the rooms look looked accordingly. One floor has a Corellian freighter theme, one a Millennium Falcon theme, and another a Star Destroyer theme, and so on. Or also specific planet themes like Coruscant, Tatooine, Kashyyyk. Oh god, yeah. Dude! Oh, yes! Wouldn't that be cool if, like, you know, you one and make it like a lot cheaper, make it like $1,000 so people can keep coming back. That's how you get $6,000 out of people. You keep them coming back. It's probably a money laundering scheme though, and the windows have some special effects built into them, so you can change it from a normal view to some underwater virtual screen. See the extra mile Reddit user here. Seriously, if it wasn't for the title, I would have guessed the picture is supposed to have anything to do with Star Wars. It could literally come from any generic sci-fi franchise out there. Even just some old Japanese modern hotel. Oh, wow. You point out the entire ship. Ooh, here we go. He gave credit to credit is due. The cast members on the Starcruiser. But I keep hearing that they're really good. Like, they're really, really good. That, you know, they're giving it their all. That they're really professional. That they're really fun. So, I mean, they're just doing a job. He pointed out the entire ship appears to have been designed by non-Star Wars fans. Well, they were just doing a job, but they didn't do a good job. They didn't do a good job. Their job was to make it for Star Wars fans. And they made it for people who have heard of Star Wars and want to go to some sort of fantasy thing, I think, because when you have like the level of detail that it takes to really, really immerse a very active cosplayer sort of person in that, or theater geek even, like they're gonna be like, well, this is so inaccurate, like this should be this and it could have been that. So yeah, it's exactly what irks me about the whole thing. I wouldn't even call it a lack of attention to detail. There's just no attention, period. It just seems like a cash grab. That's what I was saying. It looked like a money laundering scheme. The general concept is a great idea from what I've heard, and the actors on scene do a great job. It just seems like a lot of the design has been done by people who don't really know much about Star Wars. Anyway, rant over. Now let's hope that the Obi-Wan series will be awesome. Alright, one user concurred that the experience overall looks positive, but he's not a fan of the fact that it takes place during the Disney sequel trilogy. Yes, the Disney timeline. Essentially alienating many fans of the George Lucas's original trilogy and prequels. Right? See, we know that there has been so much research done in Star Wars that Kathleen Kennedy knew damn well your average Star Wars fan was a 40 to 50-year-old white male with a reasonable income who could probably afford this. And what do they like though? They like the original trilogy. They like Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. And some of them even like Return of the Jedi. And they like the original trilogy. They like the original trilogy. Those are the people that Kathleen Kennedy wanted the money from. But she wanted to bring in the new people with her little stupid perfect little Mary Ray Sue Palpatine. You know, Rey.
You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku.
What was she thinking? What was she thinking on that? What was she thinking? Then again, I don't know what they were thinking with the prequels. I was never a fan of those.
Say something about the prequels, bitch.
Natalie doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. I agree. The experience itself looks great and would possibly be stupid enough to find a way. And I would possibly be stupid enough to find a way to spend that kind of money if it were recognizably based on Star Wars to me. I don't care about all the rest of the new story elements they've written, and I don't even care for seeing the main characters. But if the story immersed you in the CW, the Clone Wars, or CW Galactic Civil War, I'd have a serious FOMO about it. Putting it into the DT trilogy years renders it completely meaningless to me and you. Nobody likes the Disney trilogy. Nobody likes the Disney trilogy who has $6,000 to spend on anything. For crying out loud, most of us who like the original trilogy don't have that much money because we've paid our taxes.
See, we gotta stop up those tax loopholes.
The timing of Galaxy's Edge and the Galactic Starcruiser in the Star Wars canon is a common complaint from longtime fans who do not enjoy Disney's divisive trio of films. noted that the experience is a more expensive. I turned Italian for a second. Than stay at the Star Wars Disneyland World Resort, like Disney's Grand Floridian Resort or Spa, Disney's Contemporary Resort, which is an issue that may hinder many guests. I almost read that as hinder. Many guests from booking passage on a Starcruiser. $2,000 for the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa main building. If I was gonna spend an extra $5 or $6K at Walt Disney World, I would just do a private tour for a day and get to skip all the lines and just stay at the Grand Floridian or the Contemporary and have a much better time. Keep in mind, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and the Starcruiser fall in the Star Wars timeline between the Episode 7 and Episode 9. Between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. What's one after that? 5, 6, 7. I thought 8 was The Last Jedi. And 9 was the right. Is 8 Last Jedi? Is this a typo or did my brain fall out of my head? Rob!
Episode 7, Last Jedi. Episode 7 is The Force Awakens.
Right?
Has this person never seen Star Wars?
I just wanted to double check that just in case it was me.
Who's writing this? Rebecca Barton?
She might be a typo?
Might be a typo, but
That just stopped me right dead in my tracks. Wait a minute, Last Jedi?
There's something missing here.
Force Awakens is 7.
Keep in mind, Galaxy's Edge and Starcruiser fall between Star Wars timeline between Star Wars Episode 7. That's definitely 7, The Last Jedi. They're definitely, and the Episode 9, The Rise of. Yeah, they're. They've got
So between 8 and 9.
between 8 and 9. They've got the wrong numbering. Proofread your stuff.
Wait a minute. Human soundboard.
Proofread your stuff.
I'll do it right.
I did the censored version.
Well, where's the uncensored one?
I don't know. It's your soundboard.
Proofread your
So it wasn't me. It was them.
Okay, so yeah, it's not.
So
it's
meaning
not
all
you.
the characters we give a crap about are all dead. Yeah. The 2-night experience does, however, feature appearances. So Princess Leia's alive though. Who cares?
Okay. What did I say actually a while ago? This has Jughead Abrams's stink all over it because part of his deal
Just to try and get theme parks.
theme parks. Yes.
The 2-night experience does, however, feature the legendary Chewbacca, plus sequel trilogy characters Rey and Kylo Ren. Just what we've never wanted. To get out of the hotel, guests are taken on a port excursion to Batu's Black Spire outpost, where they have the opportunity to buy all the merch and all the crap from the gift shops. And if they really want to ride the things, they can probably do that.
Who cares?
Halcyon passengers can also take part in droid racing and other activities. I would probably want to escape and just go to. What if somebody's kid just says, you know what, fuck Star Wars, I'm just gonna go and run away to Disney and have some more fun. I wonder if people do that. I wonder if people are like, you know what, I don't care anymore. We want to quit. We want to go do Disney. Give us our money back.
Okay, now we're gonna do a little role playing exercise. Now you're gonna be the mom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be the little kid. You're gonna be trying to get me excited for going to this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And action.
Hey Timmy, where are we going?
I don't know. Where are we going, Mom?
What's your favorite place on Earth?
Wizarding World of Harry Potter?
No, Star Wars.
Oh.
Don't you love Star Wars?
I want to go to Harry Potter Land.
But Star Wars has the immersive experience. You can actually save Chewbacca or get him executed. Don't you want to execute Chewbacca?
No, I want Harry Potter Land. I hate you. I'm calling child services.
And scene.
I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
This is the worst thing in the world.